What's good, y'all? It's your boy Danza. Just one of the many faces of the machine known as the Danza Project. Please do me a favor if you rock with us. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn those notifications on. We appreciate you. Salute. You know I gotta hit him with that West Side Gun, that Buffalo, New York flow.
Wow.
Once in a while, right? Orlando, I need you to do me a favor real quick. I need you to pan the camera over this way. Never did this before, right? But we gotta, when we have somebody with the accolades like this guy has, we gotta read them out. So ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for a rising star in the fight game, hailing from Norfolk, Virginia. This man has been making waves since amateur days, winning silver at the 2019 Pan America Games, the 2019 World Championships, and the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Since turning pro in 2021, this man has remained undefeated with a 13-0-1 record, 9 knockouts. You heard that? 9 wins by the way of knockout. Just recently claimed the WBO lightweight world title with a 4th round knockout. They call him the businessman because he handles everything in the ring like a pro.
Okay.
So without further ado, give it up for the WBO lightweight champion of the world, Keyshawn Davis.
Appreciate it, man.
I had to do that because you're really out there whooping ass.
For sure.
You know where I want to start with this one? We're in the podcast game, right?
Yep.
You're sitting down, you're having a conversation with this gentleman, and this guy says, well, you'll be sleep at the 7th round. You know? That fight didn't happen yet at that point. We interviewed Lamont Roach before that fight. I know when you were sitting down watching that fight, you just couldn't help but just smile. Like you're smiling right now. You know what I mean? So what do you have to say to Wallo now?
I mean, I don't really see, like, in that moment with Wallo doing that interview, like, I knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
I knew what he was doing. He was trolling, you know, long story short. You know what I'm saying? We chopped it up afterwards and stuff. But everybody asked you that question. Everybody come across, like, everybody come across and ask you that same question. Like, go call Wallo back and see what he say now. See what he got to say now, you know? So he called me too, but I ain't get to chop it up with him yet, but I ain't.
Yeah.
That fight was a good fight at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really, like, you know.
I saw all the laughing emojis. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's dope to see, right? Like, again,
yeah,
being a fan of boxing, one thing I notice is we're starting to get the fights that we want. It's like people are really pressuring people to make these fights. So somebody's going to lose that 0.
Yeah, I feel like slowly but surely these fighters out here are starting to open up more because money talks, you know what I'm saying? Is that starting to, like, to show the fighters, like, all right, well, if we can make this amount of money, then we can, you know, make the fight happen. So, you know, money's starting to talk now. So we'll see, you know, if somebody get in the ring with me, man, that's what I'm waiting for at this point. You know what I'm saying?
I see it too. see, there's certain. I was having a conversation earlier with these guys, and they're talking about giving shit up, right? Giving shit up for what, Lent? Yeah, right. So they're giving shit up. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give up being humble, right? One of my favorite rappers is a rapper by the name of Ransom. He says, I learned how to stop. I stopped being humble once I learned the definition of it. Right? The definition of humble is to lower the perception of yourself. Right? So it's saying, like, literally the actual definition of humble is to say that, to kind of like admit that you're less than. Yeah. You know what I mean? To not live up to your abilities. When you are in that ring and when you speak, you're one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? That humble shit is out the window. You got, and again, by definition, right? I'm not saying like you're this cocky son of a bitch.
Right.
But you toe that line because you know what the fuck you're about. You know what I'm saying? You definitely toe that line. So I love seeing it. Somebody that has that much confidence in themselves, because usually, like, y'all at that record range right there. You're a little bit quiet. You ain't really calling out the big boys. You're waiting. You're getting these fights, and you don't give a damn. You're ready to fight whoever, whenever. You know what I mean? And whichever circumstance it is, which I love that about you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
What made that? Like, how did that become who you are today?
I mean, really growing up as a kid, if we just talking about fighting, growing up as a kid, you know, I just fought. I just fought a lot, you know. I just had like, I wouldn't say I had like, but you know, like kind of like get angry and stuff and just wanted to fight. Yeah. I really know how to express myself, you know what I'm saying? And so coming into boxing, you know, coming into this sport, you know, it's just what I do, you feel what I'm saying? So when it comes to like the top notch dogs and all that, it's like, all right, what's up? Like fight me, I want to fight, you know what I'm saying? So it's just really just who I am for real. Yeah,
you can see it. Is that how it goes down in Norfolk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Cause you know, I'm from Buffalo, New York, in the streets over there. I love fighting. They got that shit out here in Broward, Norfolk, Virginia. Like for people that don't know it, it just sounds like a nice place, though.
So depending who you ask, the way he just looked.
You know what I'm saying? It sounds nice. You know, I know they got the military out there and stuff.
They got a big Navy base out there and stuff.
So it sounds like it's supposed to be like nice
beaches
and clean
and stuff. You know.
Yeah, but every time you get one of those close to one of those good areas, there's usually some rugged streets out there.
Man, you know, air spot got their area, but Norfolk in general, you know, me growing up, it was a lot of like cliques, I would say, you know what I'm saying, and each neighborhood had their clique, you know what I'm saying, but where I came from, like what we had going on, like stay within our neighborhood. You know, we ain't branch off to nowhere. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we wasn't one of them neighborhoods that grew up in the streets. Okay. You know, some of these kids, I mean, some of our peers, some of them branched off into doing their things, but most of us that grew up out our neighborhood, you know, stay within the neighborhood, and you know, we still connect that to this day.
Fire. You know what I'm really curious about? What your upcoming is. There's a few of you scrappers, right? So that upbringing in that household, what was it like? Is it a household with mom and pops around? Bring us back to the beginning. What was that household like for you?
In the very beginning, it was mom and pops, but you know, my father left probably when I was like 7, so I remember him vague, like not too much. Yeah. So I know how that feel a little bit. But more so, it was just my mother, you know, holding it down and stuff. You know, I got my older brother, my younger brother. Yeah. And then we got our 2 older sisters, Chantel and Shanice. You know what I'm saying? So, right, it's 5 of us all together. You know, so growing up like in a household, you know, our sisters really helped our mother and our grandmother before she passed. Our sisters and our grandmothers really helping our mother raise like the boys. You know, like it was kind of like separated. It was like the girls and then the boys. You know, we was raised separate, but we really like we siblings, you know. Right. Yeah. And like they was old enough to like take care of us, you know what I'm saying? So we was raised by a lot of females for sure. Okay. But like not having a father, like me and my brothers, you know, we that made us come like even closer together. That kind of like helped us, you know, we helped each other become men for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We still got that same bond to this day.
All we got.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
So you mentioned fighting a lot, right? Was it like was your upbringing rough? Like were you one of the bad kids in the school because of that? Because when we don't have our pops around, usually we tend to go a little left.
Right. I was actually really like a great kid in school. Honestly, like it's funny because people be like on my social medias, they be like, man, I could tell he was a bad kid in school, and like my mother and my father. They installed like discipline. I won't say really discipline because that was boxing. They installed like respect into me, into us. So if I feel like I took it as if I was doing something disrespectful or like something bad in school, like that's disrespectful, and like I just wasn't like a disrespectful person. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going around disrespecting nobody. I don't care if he was an adult or somebody my age. I don't care if I was mad at somebody. I'm not going to disrespect you because I'm mad at somebody else. So I wasn't like getting in trouble in school. I just would fight, and like somebody say something wrong to me, you know, or somebody bump me, or just anything, I'm just gonna fight, you know what I'm saying? you're not getting in trouble for that. You know what I'm saying? The first question you come home is like, did you win?
Did you defend yourself?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
because we don't let nobody do nothing over here, okay?
you feel me? I was just a fighter for real.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, you can't lose.
I can't lose. Like my first time losing as an amateur, I was 9 years old. Man, I couldn't stop crying. I was crying for about 2 hours. I lie to you not. Like I'm crying almost all day. I couldn't believe I lost first time as an amateur. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's rough. That's definitely rough. You know, we got this guy over here. He be beating people up too.
Yeah. I do my thing.
Where?
I got my black belt in jiu-jitsu, so
For real?
that's my forte. Yeah. I got it about 6 months ago, 5-6 months ago. Been training for about 11 years.
Damn,
So but when I say I used to fight a lot, like in the streets, at the bar, just finding trouble. I always told myself, I didn't start it. It found me. I just was the one to handle it because I ain't no pushover. I never will be. But since I started training, no urge. I don't feel no need to.
Yeah.
I be talking people out of it like, you don't want to have a bad day. We came here to have fun, right? Just chill out. Have a good day.
You know, you get yourself into.
And if they proceed, by all means. But what's funny enough is I don't use none of that.
It go out the window.
Yeah, because what I'm going to do, try to grab you and take you straight to the ground? No, let's swing first.
Right.
I want to hit you. I don't want to do this whole long exchange. I want to hit you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I love it, man. Fight game changed my life. Probably saved my life.
Yeah, I can say the same thing. Shit.
You started 9 years old?
I started at 9, yeah.
Okay. So Pops was gone, 2-year gap. What got you to get into that? You were already kind of bucked.
Yeah.
They said, we need to channel this energy.
Well, our mother put me and my brothers into it all at the same time. For real. My little brother, Keon, he was 7, and my older brother was 11. My older brother's name is Kelvin. And she just took us to the gym. Like, she asked us, because we was already in, like, basketball and football, like the regular stuff.
Right.
Our mother tried to keep us busy so we could stay out of other stuff.
Yeah.
So she found out it was a boxing gym right up the street from us. And she just asked us, like, would we want to box? And I was like, yeah, for sure.
Of course, Mom.
So, like, for sure. And then, like, the next week, she just took us to the gym, and we just watching, like, kids, like, literally, like, our age sparring and stuff. Just sparring. And we didn't even know what sparring was, so we thought it was fighting.
Yeah,
So we just looking there, just, like, mesmerized.
Yeah, they're fighting, Mom.
Yeah. So we mesmerized.
Yeah.
Be quiet. So she just looking at us, just keep looking. She keep looking. She ain't even saying nothing to.
She trying to
So then
see.
she like, y'all want to sign up? We all like, you know what I'm saying? Next day we started and shit. We here now, you know?
Yeah, y'all probably wanted to fight immediately. Like, what we training for? Let's go.
It's crazy because, like, going back to that, I can remember us, we'll get, like, some boxing gloves, like, from Walmart or, like, Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that. And we are so excited because we about to spar now.
Yeah, each
So
other.
it's like our first time about to go spar, like, in the gym.
Yeah.
We better go to the crib and, like, see what we can get first. You know what I'm saying? So, like, me and my big brother, like, because Keon, he was in and out of it because he was just so young. And back then, 7-year-olds couldn't even really fight for real. So Keon was in and out of it. So me and Kelvin was really, like, the ones boxing for real. So me and Kelvin, like, sparring, working on our shit before we go really
to the
spar in the gym.
Inspired.
You think that was you think that was like a cheat code? The fact that you had your brother to spar with?
For sure. It still is a cheat code to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm fighting outside the ring, like, I look at my brothers and they my real coaches. I'm not saying, like, my coaches, no disrespect to, like, Bo Mack and my team, because they're the ones who I really listen to. Right. But my brothers is also the people that really know me. You know what I'm saying? And they fighters too at the end of the day. So I'm listening to my brothers and my coaches at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's really a unit. It's a unit, that's I can say.
Yeah,
sure.
y'all got,
It's
like, again, they're brawlers. We ain't talking about we ain't talking about Michael Jordan and the 2 kids that can't play. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about all of y'all are actually ballers out there. You know what I mean? When you get in the ring, you all show, you put in that work. You know what I mean? So it's dope to see. Was Keon, like, the beneficiary in a bad way? Like, sometimes y'all he was the punching bag for y'all? Because I know we tend to pick on our younger siblings.
I want to say punching bag. For sure. I want to say that because me, honestly,
you piss him off sometimes.
All the time. Yeah. me, honestly, I'm messing with Kelvin. Like, I'm doing, like, as kids, you can't beat up your big brother.
Yeah.
So as kids, like, I'm doing stuff that I'm knowing Kelvin is gonna beat me up for. I just want to fight though.
Poking the bear.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to fight. So I'm gonna mess with like my big brother before I mess with my little brother. You know what I'm saying?
Because that don't feel right. But it's like
I feel like a bullying.
Yeah, I know the whooping coming, but I
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you can take it. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
And then Kelvin too old to be doing something to Keon, so he get a pass.
Yeah, so he did get it. He was babiid then.
Nah,
In a sense.
Nah, we ain't baby Keon.
So we get to the bottom of it.
Nah, we ain't baby Keon at all. Our mama did. Shit.
Yeah.
stop hitting him like that.
So you're not the middle child, but you were the middle
Brother.
boy.
Right.
Now I speak about this a lot because the middle children are actually like usually the leaders, and they're usually pretty problematic. And the reason is you know how to take criticism, right? Because you have somebody older than you that's saying, you know,
Right.
this is the way, but you also know how to give
Right.
criticism, which is usually the best leaders because you know how to play both roles. You know what I mean? You could go into any game, any system and be able to give advice and also be able to take advice.
Right,
You know
for
what I'm
sure. And I feel like at the end of the day too, like I still gotta work on stuff like that because people do be saying like, I can take criticism, but it's like, okay, I can take criticism, but it's like, how much criticism could I take? Like some things I probably don't want to hear, I probably like would snap or just overreact on, and people be like, yo, you gotta stop doing that, like my family and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're right, but it's like, you know, some things it's like you don't know how to react.
I'm not
to
trying to
just,
hear that.
Oh, you're not trying to just hear it. You know what I'm saying? So you right though.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So let's see how pissed off you get then, right?
Speaking of criticism.
So
Nah,
you know
nah,
you're
yeah, boxing.
undefeated, but let's keep it 100, right? You got
Yeah.
that one no contest in there, the one draw. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Does that piss you off because of that type of nature you got?
It's actually the complete opposite emotion.
Really?
Cause that was like, I hate that fight. I'm not gonna lie. Like my whole pro career, I think that's probably one of the worst fights I hate. So if you want to take something off my record, I'm glad you took that one off.
Okay.
Just the performance itself.
Right.
It's not about the whole story behind it. I don't like the performance. I didn't watch that fight until I was in training camp, probably like 3 weeks in the training camp going into my next fight. I just did not watch that fight.
What was it about it? This far removed.
Yeah.
What was it about it?
I just wasn't me in there. I wasn't physically and mentally there at all.
Yeah.
Like just doing stuff during the fight week. That's just crazy.
That'd be the hardest shit to watch.
And literally, that was a fight where y'all can go back and just look at me fighting off straight talent. And will. Talent and will. I wasn't really there. So it's hard for me to watch that for sure.
Yeah.
So did you like sit back thinking like when all this happened, you feel like, damn, I fucked up?
For sure. For sure. Because people like, I had a great narrative for myself at that time. I had great momentum. And then like I had 2 fights, and that was the second fight that I had. The momentum was kind of like going down, and people like, man, I don't know if he the guy that we thought he was gonna make out to be. You know, and after that fight, that's when I fought Pedraza and started picking it back up. You know what I'm saying? But that fight right there was like, damn, I'm effing up. I'm messing up my career. I'm slowing things down a little bit for real. You know?
Those be the ones to put the fire in your belly though. Like, never again.
Facts.
And sometimes when it happens early, it's a gift.
Facts.
Because, like I said, I will not ever look like that again.
Facts.
Never in my life.
Facts.
You know?
Like the worst feeling about it is, you know, like us fighters, we gotta wait like a lot of fighters gotta wait like a whole nother year or 8 months. But like luckily with me with Top Rank, they doing such a great job. I gotta wait like 4 months, and I just got every day wake up and just think about that thing like every single day. Even in training camp, getting ready for the next one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just eating me alive. It's like, nah, I can't. That 4 months was stressful. And I got a 6-month-year-old now, you know what I'm saying? So I can't put
6 month old, 6 month old.
6 month old, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you know he's a new daddy.
6-month-year-old. Hey, edit that part out right there.
So let's get to that real quick. Let's segue into that real quick, because I know that, you know, with you being out here, one of the things you mentioned is you want to get home to your son, right? Me, I'm the same exact way. I just went out to Atlanta yesterday to interview Michael Williams. He's going into the NFL draft. He's out of Georgia. And I could have stayed a couple more days in Atlanta, but it was just like, I got to get in and I got to get the out. You know what I mean? I got to go see my kids. I love the hell out of my kids. I love spending every moment with it, right?
Right.
Now, you are on the move constantly. Not just boxing, not just training. You're doing interviews. You know, you're out there in front of the media all the time. You got shit to do and arrangements to make at all times. What does that feel like for you, and how stressful is that for you as a new father?
It's definitely stressful. I'm not gonna lie. 6 months in, you know, so I'm still learning. I'm still learning on the job. You know what I'm saying? And him, you know, he not like he needs all the attention now. So it's like he just gotta be supervised 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like even when I'm like in the same house as him, and like he probably around his mother, and like I'm not around. It's like damn, like I still want to like go around and just see what he doing and just, you know what I'm saying? Like even in training camp, it's like when I got my Airbnb and it's probably still in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? The Airbnb in Vegas and he in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So I still need to go see him every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
just lay eyes on him.
yeah, it's I'm still learning on the job.
It's a thing.
You feel what I'm saying? Like every day, you know, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's just to see him smiling every day and just me still like dang, I'm really a father.
Yeah.
Like you know,
Congrats,
just still
man.
taking it in. Like it's sometimes I'm still just taking it in. Like dang, because it's only been 6 months.
Yeah,
you know,
first year is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
They
saying?
cry, change every couple months. Like it's just
Yeah.
different. They grow so much.
Yeah, for sure. And I got 2 nieces, you know, so one of them 1 and the other one is 4 now. And I watched them grow up, you know, so at this age, in this stage right here, they look completely different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're like whole other human beings.
Yeah, you feel me? Like they look completely different. So it's like, it's just like, dang, I just want to know, like, I don't know. It's just like every moment I want to enjoy because like it's gonna be different.
Yeah.
You know?
They say it goes quick.
It
Yeah.
does.
They say it goes quick.
I got a 16-year-old. I tell her all the time. I say, I feel like I just brought you home from the hospital yesterday.
That's some dad shit.
Yeah.
That's some dad shit to say.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now, you still together with mom?
Yeah.
How much does she piss you off? Because that fresh, you know, when you got your baby at 6 months, and you know, mama's going through all them feelings too. Like, man, it's like leave me alone.
You know how it is. But luckily, I'm in a great sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, man, today is sparring day. Bet.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
For real though, like stress reliever for real, like the gym. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really be tripping off that though. It'd be cool.
Yeah, it be happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Now, in the Olympics, right, you lost to Andy Cruz.
Yeah.
And much is made about the difference between amateurs and the pros.
Right.
You were to fight him today, what happens?
Oh, I'm knocking him out for sure. I'm knocking him out, like for sure. Like I think I even probably like go under for the you know odds. You know, I probably put the under in. No, I don't think he'll go over 6. Man, he probably got to get up out there like 5, 4. He just not ready. He just not ready.
You know what I learned about y'all is y'all really know your shit. Like y'all have mother
Mathematician.
and the way it goes, right? And you know, when we had that conversation with Lamont, he kept saying, they know. You know what I mean? Like he said it over and over again. And you know, obviously I'm sitting in there and I'm like, I've seen what Gervonta has done.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to what Roach is saying, and he's looking at me like, yo,
Right.
I got that dog in me.
Right.
They know. You know what I mean? We already went through this shit. They know. And he pretty much called it. And I mean, obviously everybody's gonna say I'm a whoop this person's ass. I'm a win.
Correct.
But the elite, y'all at the top, y'all really be calling these fights damn near perfect.
Because we know.
Yeah. We know.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So you know what happens with. We're gonna get into that. We'll get a little bit further into that, but you know we see it. Yeah, I see it. Now, is it which glove is it?
You got Haney over here.
That glove right there is a just so happens to be a Teofimo Lopez glove.
Yeah, they told me.
So, who knocked his dad out?
Boy. Oh, man.
Was it you?
See, I don't really got no problems with Senior, you know?
Yeah.
Shakur released that information. I texted him. I said, "Cool, why would you do that?"
Yeah.
I said, "Cool, why would you do that? Like, why would you put his father out there?" But I don't know why he keep blaming. I don't know why Tio keep blaming it on K. K did get into a little something with like a little scuffle or whatever, like with Tio's father at the time. But we broke it up. Cause Tio and like Rolly, they was like in the back for whatever reason. In the ring. They broke it up. Tio's father tried to sneak K. I feel like I told this story before already. I'm not saying nothing different, you know. Like,
did, yeah.
so he tried to sneak K and boom. And then afterwards, they was talking about his heart problems and like, why you do that? He got heart problems. I'm not even. I'm 19. I'm like 19, 20 years old at this time. I had headgear, mouthpiece, cup, everything's still on.
Right.
You know, so it's like
kind of limited.
Bro, and then bro was trying to fight me for real. If you really want to get that into it, Senior jumped in the ring trying to fight me.
That's wild.
See, niggas don't know that. They don't know that. Senior jumped in the ring trying to fight me in the middle of me and Tio sparring.
So do you think Tio wants to fight you, or is it his dad?
He said he in his head now. I guess because I'm a world champion now. All right, cool. All right, bet.
Right.
You know, I guess it make more sense. You know,
right.
but he got fights lined up already. So I don't know how true that is.
Right.
He might just be talking, but we'll see.
So to you then, what's crazier, right? Tio's pops going to sleep, or somebody sending watermelons and bananas to your room?
Nah, that watermelon stuff, that's crossing the line. That's not boxing right there.
Yeah.
Everything that happened inside top ranked boxing gym was boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that watermelon stuff definitely it's just that's crossing the line, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I can see.
I swear I felt like that was some publicity stunt.
From who though? Who you think it was from?
I think somebody on your team did it to amp you up.
Shit, this shit, man. Everybody on my team black.
Yeah, somebody said, let me piss him off real quick. Let me get him.
The whole Tio being racist is a topic.
No, it wasn't him.
Oh, okay,
no.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but nah, Tio be doing some
Nah, I
shit.
thought we.
Oh, so. Okay.
It could be.
I'm
right.
saying,
Yeah, it could be.
you know, it's a topic. I didn't make it up. Don't shoot the messenger, you know. But shit like that be happening. You got to count on a few fingers. Like who would?
So but I fought with Senior though, Tio father. He all right.
Yeah, because you gotta give the old man some respect after that. I saw him at the, he be at the Hard Rock a lot, the Hard Rock Casino.
Oh yeah,
he be there a lot actually. I just thought about that.
Like here?
Yeah, they be staying out here. Yep.
Yeah, as an amateur, he used to be like when they used to announce him, they used to say Florida, like Orlando, I think. They used to say like from Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, I think they're from. Maybe he was Senior.
New York and Davie.
When Teofimo used to fight as an amateur,
Well, he's from out here.
they used to say I don't know.
Fort
I know
Lauderdale,
I knew
maybe?
it was Florida though.
Yeah, it might have been Fort Lauderdale. I know he's from around here somewhere. Yeah,
Shout out to Davie. He could have trained in Orlando too, though.
probably.
So who knows?
But yeah, so like, is there like potential footage out there that Shakur had access to, and that's why he said it?
What's it?
No, like
Nah,
he mentioned the fight, and he put it out there saying that his dad got knocked out.
Like, is it footage of me doing that? You saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to call in.
Yeah.
How much for the tape?
Yeah, it is. Shit.
Was it gloves or just?
He said he had a mouthpiece.
Nah, I
on
think that
everything.
shit's still on my phone. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it really is still on my phone. But I ain't gonna do all that up here.
Yeah.
But I really do think it's still on my phone. But nah, it's a video out there for sure.
Damn, Teofimo's dad's asleep. Yo, Teo, sorry, bro. I'm gonna see him at the gym. He's gonna be like, "Come on, man, what the fuck?"
He might laugh that shit off.
Nah, he will.
Fucking
He will.
character, man.
How is it on your phone though?
Nah, I don't think he gonna laugh that one off. I don't think he'll ever. I'm for real though.
That shit's crazy. I like what you said though, man. Whatever happened in that gym, that was boxing.
Yeah.
However crazy, whatever. But the other stuff is just unacceptable.
I
feel you on that. It's hard because some people don't know when and where to draw the line, and that line is at a different place for different people. You know, you fucking with Garcia, there's no line. You know, so it's wild. Y'all got to navigate that part in addition to actual scrapping in the ring.
Yeah,
there's a whole nother element. But one thing about you though, you have an insane composure in there. It's like you've been there before. You know what I'm saying? Like you always hear the announcers, man, he's so composed. Look at the distance, late in the rounds, all that. Mm-hmm. How does the mental preparation look like that? Because the outside of the ring can easily affect the inside.
Well, just doing this for so long, a lot of things come second nature. So I'm learning to train it in this pro game. Throughout these training camps, you train it for one opponent as an amateur. Like you train it for like a tournament, so you gotta fight a lot of different styles. So like as a pro, I'm just training for you. Mm-hmm. I just gotta figure you out. You know what I'm saying? So just doing this for so long, I know that I can fight at this point. You know, so as I training in training camp, I'm gaining confidence. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gaining just that strength, that second nature of what I've been working on throughout these 2 months of me just keep catching right here and counting right here. It's second nature about time I get to fight night. So when I fight, I'm so confident because I just know I just did everything I needed to do.
The work has been put in.
And I know I'm the best.
I like that. Yeah. I heard you say that one of the advantages that you have over, I think it was Tank, is you fought in the Olympics. And you've seen international styles. This ain't just who's fighting in New York, Texas, or wherever, Chicago, however. But I've been overseas. I've seen all of it.
Yeah.
So when it comes time to do it, there's nothing I haven't. What fear? You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a superpower. That's like an upper hand, I imagine.
And honestly, what's my real superpower is God. I'm a real strong believer in God. So I know every time I step in that ring, God with me. Amen. You know what I'm saying? He got me in this sport for a big reason. You know, so just for me, man, training camp and just knowing that I am the best in this division and eventually show that I'm the best, going to be the best in the sport. But starting the division, I'm the best in this division, and I'm really just, now that I'm a world champion, I'm here to show it now, you know? I feel like right now, though, you got Shakur Stevenson, you got Tank, you got Lomachenko, you got Keyshawn Davis. That lineup is crazy.
Facts,
yeah.
Somebody. Do you put Roach in that conversation now?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. He was a world champ at 130, moved up for, one of the best at 135, and he competed, you know what I'm saying? So he was already a world champ, so hell yeah, he in that conversation. I feel like he top five, probably top five. He probably top five in weight class.
You feel like Tank got exposed out there?
No. I feel like Tank just wasn't focused out there.
Okay.
Like he wasn't focused at all, honestly. But in terms of like his skill set, I feel like that's his skill set. He could have gave more and put out more and probably threw his hands more, a little more defense. Right. But like in terms of like his skill set and what he displayed, that's Tank. Yeah. He was just in there with an African American fighter.
Yeah. Well, so you kind of feel like he got a little bit exposed because he was in there with a scrapper and somebody that wasn't playing that bullshit with him. Like the last. Yeah.
I mean, I also felt like with the Roach fight, like who better, because he's also seen him the most in that ring too, so he knows him, and I think
that could be too.
I think the previous loss was by like a smidge. It wasn't even
the first one
it was actually really
was
close.
Contested.
So again, back to that, you let that kind of sit on your heart. It's like, I know I can beat this man because I was. This is gonna be the time, and then if that other man, if it's not his day.
And y'all got it. DMV area. You know what I'm saying? That y'all, because you got Roach from DC. You got Tank out in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And then we got you out in Virginia.
It used to be like back then in the amateur days, it used to be California, Texas, Kansas, and then it used to be Virginia, because of us, really.
Yeah.
Our gym. Virginia, Troy obviously too, but Virginia, Maryland, DC. Virginia, Maryland, DC.
Yeah.
So like when we go to tournaments, those are like the people like
Class.
to look out for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, California, West Coast, they got that come forward style.
Yeah.
We got that boxing style.
Yeah.
But we the best. You know, so
There you go. You see this? I'm telling you, this guy is not humble, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to tell you, you just gotta listen to me. But you know, you beat Gustavo Lemos. You said something about Tank. Tank hit you with a girly emoji.
Tank ain't even no girly emoji.
Yeah, I thought that's what he threw out an emoji out.
He probably did.
Yeah. What do you feel about making that fight happen?
I would, if I could make the fight happen, that shit would have been made. You know?
You still do you think it's like for like not for like calling them out reasons like for that you're scared of them or anything like that, but do you think like for the money fight, you think it's good to do it this soon in your career?
Yes. Because that's just going to skyrocket me. Because it would be a great fight for me.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. It would be a real amazing fight for me. You know what I'm saying? So it would definitely like just skyrocket me.
In his mind.
I just feel like if something after what I do to that, it's just be like, damn, who I need to fight next?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like what goes on from there?
I go 140.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I go 140 for sure.
Yeah.
Go 140, go crazy there. There's some good fights there.
I like the plan though.
I'm telling
man.
you, this dude, he's got the ultimate confidence.
It's just the way he smirks, like,
yeah.
like, man, come on.
Who y'all feel like the best top 3 lightweights?
I would go you, Shakur, and I like what I seen from Roach.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I'm
What's
not.
your take?
I didn't add that one bad man in there. I know.
I got to see more of you for top 3.
What's your top 3?
I got to see more of you.
What's your top 3?
Lightweight. I don't know, man. Top.
Yeah, your top 3. It's only great 5 of us.
Right, basically.
You know, right?
Yeah, you gotta take out 2 really.
Who I take out?
Who the 2?
So what you going? You just
Because
I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking out Shakur.
yeah,
And your top 5?
Yeah.
So who your top 3?
I your weight class?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I like Teo.
Nah, he at 140
You
though.
got 140 though?
Yeah.
No. Then it would be what?
Who's gonna be your number 2?
I was gonna say Tank, Lomachenko, and I was gonna put Teo in there, but he the wrong weight class.
I don't know if I could put Loman up there still now. I don't know if he's still top 3.
Loma probably retired, man.
Top 3? That's tough.
Top 3? So who your number 1?
this dude's. But look like you like that.
I like Lamont, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You like Lamont?
I like what I saw in that Tank fight because nobody had Tank look like that, even in the later rounds, and that's when he's supposed to show up. I think that shit looked crazy.
So then Tank gotta be your number 2 there.
Right
If
now.
you basing the number 1 off of Tank.
Right.
I mean, yeah, the record's there, the names are there.
So who's your number 3? All right, but look though, are you going off of like what you basing? See, I feel like you basing your answers, like your decisions off of
A little bit of everything: names, records, performance. You know how they show up for those big fights too. Because if we talking business, you got to be able to sell a fight. You got to be able to make money off that fight. You know, put something on the line, break the record, fight some of the dogs. That's why I say I got to see a little more. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to you, I got to see a little more.
Nah, you ain't disrespecting me at all. Shit, I want to see a little more of you too.
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say to me? Though you feel like I what?
I need a third though, but yeah.
I could be wrong, so don't take this no way.
No.
But I just feel like you more so was basing your answer off of like skills.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what it
Just
is.
skills.
I
Not
feel
saying
like
you wasn't because you was saying a lot, everything, the total
Right.
package for real.
Right.
But I feel like you just going off of like kind of like just skills.
you know what I pay attention to is that I just say it. I said it a bunch of times, right? And people think I'm hating. I'm not hating. I don't think Tank takes the fights that he should be taking. They're taking. I think that fighting the drained fighters don't really give me that much. Like I don't care for the Ryan Garcia fight. Didn't care for the Rolly fight. I don't care. Didn't care for the Frank Martin fight. When he fought Lamont Roach, I said, okay, this is something more interesting for me. He's going up in weight, naturally bigger. Lamont Roach is naturally a little bit bigger. He's going up. I want to see how they look because this is going to be my first kind of like the first time I could see him right now. Like with the Pitbull Cruz shit, where I see him against somebody like, okay, now this will give me more of an idea of what would happen if he fought Keyshawn. Because somebody that's going to go in there that's not drained, that somebody's going to come in there and to be ready for that fight. So when I see Tank and I seen how he performed in that one, that moves him out for me. Because I want to see more fights that he's fighting the elite in their space that's more comfortable for him. Shakur Stevenson has phenomenal defense, and he's still got nice hands. People could call him pillow hands all they want. He's got nice hands. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like that Floyd Mayweather type shit later in his career, right? Mm-hmm. So I see that. Mm-hmm. Lamont Roach, I just like the personality he has when he's fighting. You know, obviously I took a look at a lot of tape prior to me interviewing him, and I seen him go. And I just feel like you are the hungriest fighter in there. You don't give a fuck who it is. Thanks. Again, just like I said earlier, you don't care. You know what I mean? That's why I was seeking out this interview so much. I'm like, this dude just gets it. It's not it's not about like, all right, this dude's here. Let me nitpick. Right. You said it. You got what? Is it 14 fights?
13.
13 fights. Out of these 13 fights, you're already being up there mentioned with everybody. There's a reason why they're mentioning you up there. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the other side of it. When I say I gotta see more of you, it's because you have more to show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, for sure. But I feel like when people say that. It's just the makings of something crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's like people want to say it, but it's like I can't say it right now because it's so early. Right. But it's there though. It's just not there yet. But I understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show the world.
So you tell me who's your top three.
Let's go.
Huh? Who's your top three?
Shit, me. I don't like doing this because people probably just like, oh, he said this, but whatever. Yeah. You gotta put yourself first, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right. Facts. Shakur. Skill. Damn, that 3 type kind of hard.
From 5 to 3 is a big difference.
That 3 kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie to you.
For you, it's difficult because you got to disrespect somebody by saying it.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah. Especially number 2. They could be on my ass about that one. Yeah. But I feel like it's definitely between, because at first it was me, Shakur, and Tank. But after that fight, shit changed. It's either it's between those two. The shit was a draw. You know what I'm saying? So whoever win that is number 3 for me. That's how I feel.
Sauce Walka was just here the other day. Yeah. I asked him what he thought about the fight. He's a huge boxing fan. You know that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Huge boxing fan. He knows how to box, too. He knows how to throw his hands.
He showed me some videos.
Yeah, he said,
I want to see that.
Hell yeah.
I said, what do you think happened? He said, he said, Roach won convincingly.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, he said, I don't care about the knee. He goes, but I'm going to tell you what. If I were Roach, I ain't doing the rematch.
Yet, or...
He said, I'm not doing the rematch.
He broke it down.
He said, you seen what happened with Deontay Wilder? Mm-hmm. Deontay Wilder chased the rematch with Tyson Fury. He could have left it at a draw. He said, if Deontay Wilder doesn't chase that rematch, we never look at Deontay Wilder the way we look at him today. Mm-hmm. He goes, Roach could go on and fight whoever he wants, get the better fighters. I think he mentioned you. Yep. He said, go out and get those good fights, and then eventually down the line, go chase after that fight. But right now, he's on the up and up. He don't need to worry about that shit. What do you think about that?
I mean, you don't want my honest opinion.
Yes, I think we do.
Yes, the fuck we do.
Especially after you say something like that.
I mean, I feel like that will work.
Unless he sees you.
Yeah, that shit could work, but he just don't need to. He just need to fight me. I feel like I'm just the only fighter in this weight division that will probably like just
walk through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh hell nah, he can't fight Tank. Whatever. I feel like I'll fuck that fight up. I'm not even gonna lie.
Not even feel like
I feel like if either one of them fight me, I feel like it's
curtains.
It's just styles make fights, you know?
Right.
It's just styles make fights. And that fight that they had was a phenomenal fight. That joint was like one of the fights. I feel like could be one of the fights of the year.
Yeah.
High level, skill level, 2 boxers in there, but still trying to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
Word.
that was a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? And I understand a fight like that because I fight how they was fighting. I just feel like I do a better job at it.
Okay. I like that.
So I kind of feel like, since you said I based it off of skill, I kind of feel like you based yours off of relationships.
yeah.
Because you're cool with Shakur, so.
I'm what you mean, like the top 3?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm always put myself first.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say I base my second off like relationship off Shakur because I really do feel like Shakur is
Yeah.
potentially number 1 when I go to 140. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, shit, he was number 1. But like this, I feel like he was number 1 before I was even in these talks. Put it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a world champ now, so it's different. But I feel like Shakur is always my number 1 for 135 for sure.
I saw the face off. You said you'll never fight him.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, but just go up.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna be at 35 for long.
Yeah.
Shit, well, I was
Do
pro
you-
for 3 years now. Shit.
Keep it 100, though.
I see.
Gotta keep it 100. do you not want to fight him because you feel like you could whoop him in there?
Ah, hell nah. I mean, no.
Okay.
I don't want to fight because I just don't.
Because that's what it just sounded like. Like, I'm going to be up at 140 soon. I'll spare him. That's what
Nah,
it sounded
hell
like.
nah. I'm saying because I'm just knowing, like, people, this is just the beginning of, like, the kickoff of, like, my career.
Yeah.
You know, like, when a lot of attention is getting on me, this is, like, the kickoff, you know, the turning point. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got many more years to go. People not going to be talking about this. You know what I'm saying? This is just the beginning.
It's more, yeah.
I got 140 and 47 that I could touch. For sure.
Facts.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? So this is just the beginning.
Well, and I heard you say, which not a lot of young people are willing to say. You said, money don't make me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, because people say, well, what if the bag? What if the bag? What if the bag? You like, listen, it ain't even about that. Like,
Yeah.
I really fuck with bro. I really respect bro. You said it before I came to this. He was number 1. So if I don't want to, I don't got to.
Yeah, nah, for
That's
sure.
big, man. That puts the power back in your hand.
For sure.
Versus, oh shit, they talking
Right.
0 0 zeros.
See, I got a little humble in me.
Yeah. Be humble. But remember the definition. The definition of humble is not a good definition. Let's talk about some of these key moments in your career, right?
Okay.
One of the GOATs, Mike Tyson, sees your body shot, calls you a bad man. What does that feel like when you hear something like that?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was living at Virginia Beach, and I was on YouTube, and I was just on YouTube watching boxing. And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought it was like a clickbait video.
Like somebody tricking
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like,
They be doing them
I'm
shit
like,
too.
man, hell nah. Because anybody said it's my phone. I clicked that joint. I seen that shit. Man, I don't know. I
Send
think I
that shit
started running.
everywhere.
I did something. I was just, what the fuck? Like
yeah.
Mike Tyson. Oh shit, this is real. This is real.
Yeah, that's
okay.
right.
I'm doing something. Okay, like, it was different though. Like it was for sure different. For sure. Dang.
Who's your GOATs?
Shit? The goats
I
in
mean,
the sport.
Tyson.
Yeah, the goats. You know, like shit for sure. My favorites though are Ali and Floyd.
Come on.
Yep.
You know,
I think that would be my favorite.
I fuck with Terrence too though. Yeah,
It's a bad man.
Terrence crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Terrence crazy.
Yeah, I feel like undervalued because he's I guess if anybody we could say is kind of humble, you know what I mean? He be chill, he be quiet until somebody be waking him up. What he did with Teo, putting him under his arm. I'm like, there he goes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you ain't gonna. That's one thing you ain't gonna play with him.
Yeah.
And if you play with him, he's gonna play with you.
Yeah.
I know y'all see the videos of him, all the public wrestling people, all that type of shit.
Yeah.
He get on the phone with me one time. He told some Keyshawn, man, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta stop playing so much.
Well, because then people see you and they be like, come on, let's wrestle. And you be like, hey, chill out.
He
Chill
want to
out.
show you, like, all right, let's go. But get you.
What's the difference between the the Philly roll, the shoulder roll that Floyd Mayweather gives you, and what is it? The just the basic shoulder roll. What's the main difference between those three?
I never heard no difference in that. What you say?
There's no difference between
the Philly shell and then how he actually rolls the far shoulder.
Yeah.
Are you saying like how Floyd just be right here? Yeah. Are you saying like how I be rolling?
Yep.
Oh, I just be rolling. Nah, it's crazy. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Cause it's crazy. Cause like I be watching my fights and I be like, yo, I don't do none of this shit when I spar. I be in that shit just fighting.
Yeah.
But you know what? I peeped that because I watched some of the highlights before this, and you hit Buddy with like a double uppercut. Like 4 hooks back to back to back. It's like he's just picking shots. You're not going off on 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, 4, 4. You're not doing that. It's like, what's there? Oh, blood in the water. Okay, pressure. You know.
Nah, facts.
But they did say that. Look how he rolls his shoulders. Like close. Like that's another thing too. Is like when you see them, a little bit of you on them. Yeah. But you don't lose composure. Back to what I was saying. Like you still keep a little bit of distance and just wait. Okay, there it is. Okay, what else? Rib. Okay, back. Like calm. Not fast. I got to get him out of here because now's my chance and let's end this shit now. But okay, I see him. I got you. My turn. My time.
Yeah.
Man.
That's I ain't gonna lie. I can't like working on it though. I ain't gonna lie. Cause like in the early on that fight when you said hit dude with 4 hooks,
bro.
Before that, I heard him with a body shot.
You're not mad at me, bro.
Like I heard him with a body shot, and I started rushing him with punches, and I gassed out and I got tired. So then like I had to just regroup. So going back and watching that fight, I'm like, all right, how can I just capitalize? Right. You know what I'm saying? So. Right. I still learned through experience with this pro shit. I just learned fast. Right. You know, so like now I'm in the bag, I'm doing a little certain shit, you know, to work on it, you know, but
don't give them all the secrets.
I had to capitalize.
Bro, 4 hooks back to back is wild.
Nah, but I just be there fighting. Like it's crazy because like when I'm in the gym and I'm really trying to work on my shoulder roll, on the pads working on my shoulder roll, the shit just don't be working. It's like it'll be clicking like I'll be doing the fight, like fuck, I'm just gonna do it when I fight. Fuck it.
Right. Yeah, because you know, because when you're in I feel like it's like when you're sparring, you know, there's nothing really on the line. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when you're under them limelights, I'm gonna whoop this boy's ass. Right. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit just clicks.
It's crazy. Like with me under the limelight, like it's funny because I'm starting to understand the being under the limelight now. At first, it just used to come and go so fast, but now I'm doing it so much. Now I'm starting to. Under there, I'm starting to understand it and feel it.
The time moves different.
It's moving slower now.
Yeah.
You know, so now being up under there, I don't even think about. I never did, but the accolades are bigger now. When I win, my shit is bigger now. Yeah. So like, I don't even think about like, dang, I gotta win so I can get to this. I be thinking like, bro, it's too much people be watching me. For me to be getting hit in the face. You see these 10,000 fans in the arena, like, I might be one getting hit this shit. People be like, ooh. Yeah, all right. It ain't gonna be me getting no ooh.
You hear all that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah? It don't distract you at all?
Yeah, it do. Like, it do because one time, somebody almost hit me. I got ooh, then I got on his ass.
He said I got ooh.
That shit be heard. That shit be heard.
He almost hit me though, but they still ooh. Like ooh, he on your ass.
Because sometimes you'll do something and not get a ooh. You know you hit him, but you didn't get the ooh. But when that shit hit, you like, I like that. I'm gonna do it again in 3 seconds.
You just hear that sound. Get your Rocky moment up in the ring.
That's got to be real fun for you though, man. When you can slow time down like that, that's that Ali phase. That's that man. Yeah. Best work happens in that flow state.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And that was that last fight. I ain't gonna lie. Like that last fight was probably the easiest fight I had in my whole life. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's the world title fight. It's fucking crazy. Like, I don't know. But
you threw the watermelon and the banana.
It's like I had to straight old business after that. Or like, bro, give me some watermelons and stuff. But nah, like. For that fight right there, I was telling people, like, when I fought Gustavo Lemos for my homecoming, I was like, bro, I put in more, like, in the fight, I put in more, like, mental effort than freaking Denys Berinchyk. Like, I was really in there thinking with Lemos. I had to think to get him out of there in 2 rounds. But with Berinchyk, I ain't...
Man, I knew that.
Just go in there and just...
I knew that.
Anything.
Instantaneously, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know I'm gonna fuck you up,
Watch.
right? When I seen that, I'm like, he's gonna fuck him up. You know he's gonna fuck him up, right?
Nah, I knew instantaneously when y'all seen us stare off when we was in the Empire State Building or something like that. We was in some tall building, something in New York, and we did the stare off. And I seen him. I'm walking up to him. He had a face mask, shiesty on. I said, that's him. Cause he's the only small one. He had a shiesty on. I'm like I'm thinking that gotta be him. I'm like, that's him. I'm loud though. I'm like, that's him. That's him. He looked. He's like, yeah, I think that's him. He put his mask there. I say, oh, he too little. I'm loud though, you know.
Boy, that shit hurt.
Like, I like, oh, you too little. It's over. It's over. It's over.
When you on the other side, you like, no, I'm not. Should have kept this shit on. Man.
Yeah, don't even say anything. Just stand there. So, we spoke about the money shit, right?
What money?
You don't really care about the money like that,
yeah.
right? Dana White, Turkey, they got that little situation where they're making a league out there.
TKO.
What would it take? What type of bag you talking about it takes for you to go out there, and would you be willing to do so?
150.
Whew. You can get it. Like,
I think I could.
Do you realize how good you are?
I realize how great I'm gonna become.
Yeah. Because you could see it. Like, again, most fighters ain't popping this much shit and ready to fight everybody and going out there and handling business like the businessman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really out there. Like, when we watch careers, it's almost like more often than not, we're starting to really get into it when they got 20, 25 wins, and now people are really starting to talk. We're talking about you early. You know what I'm saying? Super early. So, like, you got the coverage. You got the accolades in the ring right now. You got the title. So early on that your story could be one of the greatest stories ever if you continue down this path. Right? So when you talk about this money that could come your way, like, it's definitely not unbelievable.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think we probably could get that. If we get $100 million, I'm like, cool. $100 million?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 100 million. 100, 150, 200. I'm like, cool, come on, bro.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Let's run it. That would be dope. So there we go. Now it could possibly happen.
Hitting for a bag like that, though, do you think it would at all ever change your hunger?
I think the most important question is, will it ever change our relationship? And honestly, I don't think it would, honestly. Because, like, for a number like that, that's generational wealth at the end of the day. We talking from 20 million to 100 million.
Legacy.
20 million, that's great money. Money I never seen before. You know what I'm saying? But what you 100, 200, like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, why would you don't pass that one up?
Chic money.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Unless, like, because that's my brother, so we could be like, he could be like, he not with it, you know? Let's just say he's not gonna be with it, or let's just say I'm not gonna be with it.
I see.
Because when shit hit the fan, I probably go back to my peoples.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shit hit the fan. At the end of the day, I got brothers too, so we gonna be good. You know, we gonna be millionaires about time. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers. So we're not gonna be hurting. So they probably talk to me like, nah, bro, da-da-da.
Right.
You know, so it's all situational. But for shit for me to entertain, we got 100 for sure. And they gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Like, hell nah, he ain't gonna get it. All right, well, y'all ain't gonna never get the fight. Yeah. I don't care.
It's worth it.
Right.
Word.
It's worth it. There's no doubt about it that it's worth it. I'm paying the pay-per-view event. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching. So that's really what it's all about. And
but honestly, I don't want to fight him.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, what it would take for you to go over there anyways, right?
Yeah.
But shit, that's some good money.
It's so funny because, like, it's funny. I don't know how to feel about it because I'm the person that y'all want to see fight another person, and it's like growing up with. I really grew up with this man. We spar all the time. I'm talking like in the house and in the gym.
Right.
So it's like, bro, y'all really don't realize the fans really don't understand that we really had conversations about this before y'all knew me. Before y'all probably even knew him. Real shit. like Keyshawn, he was like, Keyshawn, you know, one day the world gonna want us to fight. Man, that shit never happened. We always said that shit never happened. Like, fuck that shit. It never, the money to we really here now. Think about it.
God bless. Yeah.
It's a blessing, but it's like it could be a curse.
That's the most annoying part, though. The fact that you don't want to and you're so adamant. That's the fight. We got to make him do what he don't want. Fight the man that they don't want.
And you're speaking it into existence by saying that's not a fight you want, because now people are more like, but it would be fire. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like you fighting your own brother and shit like that. It's like, crazy. But then again, there is that thought process. Lamont Roach said, I said, who you want to thank? And one of the people, like just like you said in the press conference, one of the people he wanted to thank was Javante.
Right.
He said, bro, he's changing my life right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a big bag. I get an opportunity. He's given me the opportunity to really put myself out there.
For sure.
He said, so that's one of the people I want to thank too. When you think about that, it really is real what you're saying, right? Like, both of y'all are good after that shit. Like, y'all could laugh about that shit to the bank all goddamn day.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure the way you want to laugh is like, I whooped your ass, but you know what I mean? The money's good. I'm sure that's the best way to laugh for both of y'all.
Now you gotta think about it, like real shit. You gotta think about it. Y'all got brothers or siblings or something like that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
No brothers.
I'm from a family of 5.
Y'all got a brother, a homeboy that y'all, whatever, or just somebody. Y'all probably
spar.
like, you know, like roughed up before.
Yeah, slap box.
But you love Cub for real. Like you love him for real, so you're not gonna rub it in his face.
Yeah.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is not no sport. This is a fighting game.
Yeah.
This is the fight game.
No, I'm not saying you're gonna rub it in his face.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are saying that. It's just like I wouldn't even. It's like certain lines you can't even cross at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying. What I'm saying really is, I know you would want to walk away with that win.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Little shit like that. It's probably like a lot of shit that we probably not even think about right now, and that we in training camp. That shit probably like, bro, I'm really in training camp getting ready to fight Shakur.
Yeah.
Right.
The fuck we doing here for real?
That's a fucking movie,
hey, yo, bro. Like, are we training for real? Like, what we doing?
Yeah, like, we really doing this, bro? Like, is you really?
Yo, that's a fucking movie.
It is.
That coverage behind that shit is a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Think about that shit. That's a fucking movie.
It's part of the problem.
It got story behind it. We
With
was
2
kids.
brothers. You know what I mean?
They got
Go
story
against
behind
each
it.
other in the ring.
Yeah, that was Creed 3.
That'd be
It's September 4th.
So did y'all like sit down like, yo, we gonna take this shit over, we gonna fuck the whole world up? And
Hell yeah, we do that right there.
so that's why it's really hard to be like,
We gonna fight each other.
yeah, BG not gonna fight Lil Wayne, right?
Because you might leave that shit not being the same, too, though.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
know what I mean?
You never know relationship. And like, I'm really close with like his brothers, his cousins, his mama. Like, I'm really close with them. No cap. Like, we have our own conversations. We got our own relationship outside of Shakur.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, when Shakur used to travel and be overseas and just do what he do, I used to be at his house with his peoples, and we just over his house eating his food up and shit.
Right.
Like, we just over his house. We just all over. So it's like, bro,
Real
like this shit is deep. This shit go deep.
It's tough.
For sure.
Let me get some predictions from you.
If like the floor seats is like, bro, like it'll be so crazy. Our families next to each other.
Grandma, mom, auntie, everybody.
And you know,
the intenseness.
like,
I'm
we
not gonna lie,
cheer.
you're painting a fucking picture
So
right
like,
now.
who they gonna cheer for? Like it's gonna be weird.
You're painting such a raw picture for a fucking fight, though. You realize, like, because
I'm just being
this shit
real.
sounds raw.
You know how though?
This
You
is
remember-
Steven Spielberg production right here.
If you remember,
All right?
and we can move on, but what it reminds me of is like the versus battles. If y'all remember during the pandemic, the versus battles, Beanie Man and Bounty Killer, like situations like that. Jada Kiss,
Dipset versus Locks,
Some of those were a battle, a fight. Some of those were a celebration. Okay, it was 2 greats. Like, yeah, we battling, but at the end of this, it's my family and your family is here, and this is where we are, and this is what we were able to put together. So, because it's gonna come down to that conversation before. Hey, how you going into this, bro? We really fighting? You know what I'm saying? Or is this we made it? We made it, cuz we made it.
Yeah.
Let's go do what we do.
The UFC. This is why I said it's a movie. That UFC fight. Remember that movie with the 2 brothers? They fought at the end.
Which movie?
2 brothers.
It was what's the dude's name? He played Bane. Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
They had that UFC fight. There were two brothers that ended up fighting at the end of the movie. But that is why that shit is really like a fucking movie, because they were
hate that we talking
battling
about
it
it
out.
so much.
Obviously, they had like so much tension. I wasn't even asking about that shit. You just brought up. I was saying like, what would it take for you to go fight out there? When you brought up his name, that's what brought it back. But ultimately, just kind of what would it take for you to go fight out there, which is the real question I had for you.
Out there, you saying what's out there?
With
Dana
Turk.
White, TK.
With Turk? What would it take for me to go out there?
Yeah.
Shit. I won't say nothing, but nothing for real. Phone call. For real.
Okay.
That's a phone call.
Yeah, because he's coughing up some bread. Make them fights happen. I'm gonna be like, yeah, give me this.
They said they're trying to do an event with boxing, UFC, and wrestling all in one night.
That's amazing.
I don't know if I like that though.
I don't like the wrestling aspect.
That's the complaint.
Yeah.
Because then they say it takes away from the other.
But
sports.
I'm older now. I know a lot of people are on that wrestling wave, but it's just I don't really pay attention to it. I'm not watching John Cena at this age.
It could ruin the seriousness and like the ceremonial and the classicness of boxing.
Yeah, like somebody doing a flying elbow drop after somebody just got knocked the fuck out. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see people go to sleep.
Turkey them doing that?
No, that's what he just said.
If they bring wrestling to you,
You fuck with wrestling?
I used to when I was a kid.
Yeah. That's
Turkey and
I fought wrestling though. I go WWE some shit.
there you go.
Rey Mysterio.
It's fun, man. You just gotta have fun, bro.
Yeah, Buck Crawford's gonna be in there fighting.
Right.
Taking it serious as hell. Knocking somebody out for some bullshit.
Probably really end up hitting them too.
Yeah. I can see it happening. Let me get some super fight predictions, right? I know coming up we got Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero. What happens in that fight?
Ryan wins for sure.
All day.
Ryan for gonna stop Rolly.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We talked to Rolly, but I'm sorry, Rolly. But
Shout out to Rolly.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think that's how it's in. I had somebody the other day was like, "Yo, what do you think happens in that fight?" I was like, "You know," and he was like, "Well, I'm putting everything on Rolly. I know what's gonna happen." Mm-hmm. I was like, "Yo, I fuck with you. Don't do that."
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, he was like, no, it's not. He was like, the return is huge. I'm like, yeah, but the return ain't returning
For a reason.
You know what I mean? So like, just chill out with all that shit. I don't know if that's
You
want to
talk about WWE? The lead up to that fight is gonna be some shit. Them two talking.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think Rolly on that same shit he used to be on.
Nah, I mean for this one he might have to.
Nah, nope,
You don't think he's gonna pull it out of him?
nope.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Garcia not on that.
Yeah. Now, let's bring Ryan Garcia and bring him up to that famous rematch. No Osterine. Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. They fight again. What happens?
Ryan Garcia probably do it to him again too.
Like that?
Nah, if he do it like that, bro, might as well retire.
Yeah.
I hope he don't get done like that again. Damn.
I'm with
For
you.
real. But nah, if he do it like that again, that would be crazy. But I think Ryan probably will still win though. I won't be surprised if Devin win either though. Like
those are
as
two
an
people that
amateur,
fought
like-
each other a bunch.
Right, as an amateur, I seen the fights.
Yeah.
I was there watching them. The times that Ryan won, I seen what happened.
Yeah.
That's how
That's how the
happened as an
amateurs were
amateur.
too.
I see.
When Devin win, he win like a unanimous decision, like boxing.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna be surprised if Devin come back and just box him.
Right.
But if Ryan win again,
He gonna beat him.
he probably
It's gonna be definitive.
You know, like every time he win, he fuck him up.
Yeah, kind of like how
crazy.
like Tyson Fury and Usyk, like when you seen that and he lost twice against him, it's kind of like that shit took away all the allure. You know what I mean? Like if it would have been a 1-1, it's okay, but losing twice, it's kind of like we don't want to watch him no more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah.
It takes it away. It's like now I wouldn't be surprised if he retired. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So then the ultimate one.
I'm saying if he lose twice like that,
Yeah.
because right now it's looking bad for him. It's like, nah, you gotta get your rematch, bro. You gotta just show us something type shit. Like even if you lose, just show us something better than that.
Show us something.
You know what I'm saying? But if you lose like that, it's definitely gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
How about Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo's dad. I mean, Teofimo.
Yeah, crazy. Ryan versus Teo.
Yeah.
I think I got Teo for that.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? I feel like a lot of people don't respect Teo.
It's hard to respect him.
I was just gonna say,
It's hard to respect him.
that's
Yeah.
a little bit of his game.
But he's a fighter. I watched this fight with Claggett, and that kid Claggett is like he's a brawler. And
He's
Teo
tough.
was mentioning how like he was on a 7-fight win streak, and he was mentioning how like the reason I'm fighting him is because he's a tough kid and he's gonna go in there. He's like I need to sharpen up, and that's somebody I feel like I could sharpen up against. And that kid was tough.
Yep, he sure was. It was tough. He showed me. Fearful when like the stats, when I see the stats and Teo outpunched him and like percentage wise and all that stuff, I'm like, damn. Teo kind of showed me some of that fight, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Broken fight.
Yeah.
Fuck with Teo.
The ultimate one that everybody wants to see. I'm not gonna put you in there because I already know what you're gonna say. Bud Crawford, Canelo Alvarez.
But for sure.
You think he could go up that much in weight and take care of business? What does that fight look like?
Starting off slow for sure for the both of them. Middle rounds, of course, picking it up, and I feel like at the end that's when they gonna really open up. But I see Canelo trying to walk Bud down, walk him into some shots, and I just feel like, Canelo probably gonna be walking into a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Square circle.
Do you feel like let's say Bud lost that fight? You feel like that ruins his legacy?
Hell no.
That's Canelo.
No. It ain't ruined Canelo's legacy when he moved up and tried to fight B-Ball and he lost.
Yeah.
He moved up and tried to be great. And he lost. So it ain't gonna ruin Crawford's legacy. And he that's a win-win for him. For sure. But I think he gonna win the fight for sure.
Is it still a win-win for Canelo too? Or if he takes that fight and loses, people are gonna be like,
I think it's a win-win because he getting a lot of money for it.
Yeah. But a lot of people still criticize Canelo. They're like, he needs to fight Benavidez. People are waiting for him to take those big fights. They're like, he's nitpicking. He just fights too much. He's nitpicking. So he fights somebody. It's the same thing that we're saying about Tank, right? Like, he fights somebody that that's a lot lighter than him. He takes that fight and he gets whooped by Bud. That shit just kind of changes the narrative a little bit.
I feel like the only point they could say is with the Benavidez. I don't understand. I don't know why Canelo ain't fighting Benavidez. But that's the only point they can make. Everything else is just like, all right, whatever. Y'all just talking, blowing smoke. But I don't know why he wouldn't fight Benavidez. Man. I feel like that's a lucrative fight right there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's lucrative.
Both of us have a favorite fighter in common, Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people said the same shit to me all the time. Oh, Floyd is nitpicking. He won't fight Pacquiao. He won't fight Pacquiao. He's waiting to fight Pacquiao. That was a criticism that he got a lot. It's kind of similar to this, right?
No. Nope. No.
he said, don't try to fucking double down. Just nope.
Nah, because I feel like Pacquiao had some other shit going on. He want to take a test and stuff like that. So, like, Floyd just won't go for that. So that's why the fight really got prolonged, testing stuff.
Yeah. Now, back in February, you said that you and your brothers will all be title holders soon. You really feel that way? You feel like it could happen soon?
Yeah, hell yeah. For sure. For sure. DB3 gonna take over boxing.
Legacy.
Yeah. Y'all really got it. That's not. This shit ain't normal. How many families got has that ever happened before? 3 brothers?
It's one little pack out there.
Okay.
Just one.
It's just one little pack. They
We don't mention it.
They the small dogs.
Yeah.
They little dogs. they chihuahuas. They 3 chihuahuas over there.
Yeah.
And we the big dogs. The big dogs look at the chihuahuas like in the back. Dogs.
What first off, you love these goddamn Skittles.
Yeah, I told you.
He's fucking the shit up.
I told you.
We need a sponsor
Come
from
down.
Skittles.
Yeah, purple
Skittles, holler at
The
us.
purple Skittles. He said, "What you want?" I said, "Purple Skittles."
I appreciate you for coming through like a motherfucker. This is dope.
For sure. It is.
I love being able to watch the sport. I love what you're doing. We're seeing a lot of fighters cross over and get into other shit. You talk about being a brawler and loving fighting. Could that ever possibly happen for you? You ever picture yourself getting in the ring, getting in another ring and just saying like, let me try this shit out?
Hell no. I have a son.
There you go.
Yeah.
So my boy Kato here. He's what do you weigh? What weight class?
224 last time I checked.
You've did a black belt in jiu-jitsu, right? 224. You feel like you could fuck him up? Real shit.
Man, I ain't fucking with him. I'm not fucking with this dude. Crazy as hell. Shit.
All respect.
Because you be hearing that shit a lot in the in like boxing. They be like, "I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know, I'm just wondering. I'm wondering, but I respect it.
I'm just wondering.
Look at that. My guy's humble over here. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't fucking with this dude. Nigga say he's 224. That nigga heavyweight. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't fucking with him.
So like now, like you got all this shit going on in the limelight. The family, you got the 6-month-old. I'm imagining you probably like right now. It's probably like maybe I don't want another kid because it's a lot. But you probably want to grow your family a little bit more than that, especially having 5 siblings, right? Mm-hmm. When do you say it's enough? I'm done.
Having kids?
No. When do you say it's enough? I'm done. I want to spend my time with my family. I don't want to box no more. It's over.
Oh, shit. I mean, shit. I don't think that's gonna be hard for me. Like, I feel like when I'm just don't want to fight no more, I ain't gonna want to fight no more. I feel like our bodies tell us first.
There you go. Yeah. The worst thing you could do is lie to yourself, too.
Yeah.
Don't catch yourself in that ring when you're not wanting to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Across
sure.
from another man who wants to be there.
Yeah.
It's a long day.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the closest comparison to this sport in terms of like physical, physical about it, like over the years, is football.
I was gonna say
you know,
football.
and Tom Brady, you know, he retired, he came back, and then he tried to do it again.
They say he might still do it.
He left and came back. It's something.
No,
but
he's not coming back.
I think he tried to come back again or something like that. And he was just like, nah, he's just gonna give it up. Something
Yeah.
He just knew, like, all right, man. His body told him, you know what I'm saying? So, but up until that, look, 41, something like that. He was good.
No, I
you
think
know
he
what I'm
played
saying?
to like 43.
Yeah, something
Old
crazy
as
like
hell,
that.
yeah.
I ain't saying I'm doing that in boxing. I'm just saying like as an example, you know, like
Granted,
body gonna tell you.
quarterback is a little
You ain't getting punched in the head so goddamn much.
Yeah, but I don't get hits.
Yeah.
I don't get hit, bro. I don't get hit, bro. Like, for real. If you come to my training camp, y'all watch me spar, bro, I preach taking no damage. And when I say take no damage, I'm trying to in there not get touched. Like, I'm not trying to block that on my gloves, like weave. Get up,
I'm
like,
gonna
don't
catch some
touch me.
criticism for saying this, right?
For real.
Oh.
Of course, you could tell which motherfuckers are getting hit a lot and which don't. You can tell by having a conversation with you. You can tell you don't get hit a lot. You can hear it. You know what I mean? You still got it all there. The other people be saying some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, what did you just say? You know what I mean? It's like, so you can tell there's a significant, what are you wearing? What's that outfit right there? You know what I mean? Like, some shit be changing when they get hit a lot. You know, but you could tell like who the good defensive fighters because they're still witty. They could talk that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other people be saying some outlandish, crazy shit. It's like, are you promoting the fight? Or what's going on here? Everything okay?
Nah, some people be just getting sucked in the attention, the media, or what people saying about them. They just get to saying crazy shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
So they remember that nobody else even knows what they even talking about.
Is there a special number? Is there like 40 and 0, 50 and 0? Is there a special number that you'd be like, you know what, this is it?
Man, I don't think about boxing that much. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, for real, I'm like I'm a family person first. So like, I don't wake up and think about boxing. I wake up and think about like life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dope.
Career is my part of my life, but that ain't my life.
Right.
You know, like now my son is my life and like
Right.
my family, like just doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta get away. Sometimes I gotta get away from boxing, get refreshed, come back into it, and be like great. You know what I'm saying?
Back.
You know what I'm saying? Like put like this, my getaway is like going to church. You know what I'm saying? If not on Sundays, like read, I read and write. You know what I'm saying? So like that'd be like my getaway. You know what I'm saying? From like boxing and all that, because you gotta know like boxing is just not going to the gym and training and hitting the bag and trying to learn. Boxing come with the business now. Like I'm main eventing now, so it come with the business now. It come with politics. It come with people talking about you. It come with all of that. You know what I'm saying? It just come with being in people's face and people in the gym. People just want to talk to you now, and it's like you can't even really just go to the gym and just
Right.
Do you think?
You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to
like
be a champ too. Man.
you know what I'm saying? Like and I'm a people person, so I'm gonna talk to you for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just who I am. I'm gonna just talk to you.
Yeah.
And you can't go to a private gym because you need a coach to go to you because who gonna pull your gloves?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just sometimes I just gotta get away from all of that. Reset, boom.
Be you for a couple
Come back.
days.
So like to answer your question, I don't think about like, oh, I gotta be 50-0, or I gotta break this record, or I gotta break Floyd record, make over 300 million. Nah, I don't care. I want to leave this sport the same way I came in it, and that's the biggest blessing in this sport.
Hey.
My
Honestly.
voice sounds kind of like Nikola Jokic. You know what I mean? Where he's immediately like, yeah, we won championship. I go home, my voice. You know what I mean? It's
For real.
But it's dope to be that way, and I think that's what makes him great.
For real.
He's able to disconnect.
It's not like people tell me all the time, it's like, Keyshawn, how you feel, bro? You just champion of the world, or you just knocked Lemos out in the second round. You got all this. How do you feel, bro? You look like you just chilling.
Right.
Like, bro, this shit is regular. There's like somebody said, how you feel about? One of my family members asked me, how you feel about, like, for real, how you feel about winning the world title for real, Keyshawn? Like, just one-on-one. I was like, that shit feel regular for real. Like, winning the world championship make you feel regular? I'm like, man, I knew I was gonna beat his ass.
There
It
you
was
go.
nothing.
I deserve this.
For real, like,
Hey.
He said, I knew I was gonna beat his ass.
I like what you said though. You said I want to leave it how I came in. You know,
Hell yeah.
we were joking, but you know, CTE is real.
for
You know,
sure.
some people don't leave with the way they came in. So
For sure.
you know,
For sure, that joint.
yeah.
That joint's definitely real. That's why I preach to everybody I'm around, like, take no damage. Don't take no damage. Don't even try to get hit on the glove or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me, though, when I'm in the ring, I take risks, though. But when I take risks, I do stuff so you can do that and then I do that.
Yeah.
All right, bet, I'm going to do that. Yeah, go ahead, do that because I know you better do that, then I'm going to do that.
I'm about to go watch all the tape on him. You know what I mean? Make sure
I'm gonna go
let's
replay
see how he does it.
The way he keeps distance, especially in the later rounds, especially even after they're hurt.
If he gets to
it's
the later
notable.
rounds, this man be
Well, yeah,
taking
yeah.
people out. Just put people to sleep.
Yeah, I don't fly. Can't nobody.
He be hitting him with the Steph Curry.
You said I don't feel like carrying nobody. Smart.
Hey, I did want to ask you a question. There's something you said earlier. That little situation between you and Senior, right? You said you had the video in your phone.
Yeah.
How did you get the video?
How did I get it? Somebody that was around us recorded the jump.
Oh, so they sent you the video because you said it's in your phone. So I'm thinking, did he?
I thought he was like, "Yo, hold my phone. I'm about to do something right quick."
Nah, hell nah. They was already recording the sparring.
Yeah, that shit's interesting as hell. So to wrap it up, what is next for you? Ideally, what do you want?
Ideally, I would want a name opponent that have a name that people would know. You know, for my next fight, for my title defense, I just want to keep it going. You know, I feel like my last opponent, he had no big name, but he had the world title, so it made it a big fight. You know, I feel like the fight before that, Gustavo Lemos, I feel like he had a credible name. And, you know, I feel like I just want to keep it going right now. You know, so right now we're looking for a name. You know, and it's looking like the summertime, and
Okay.
I'm still on track for 3 more fights this year. So.
Boy, fighting.
3 in a year, boy. That's work. That's busy.
4 because February.
Yo, listen, I'm somebody that peeps like the way body language and shit like that. This dude's sitting here like,
super confident, right?
Nah, like you can see he's just sitting there like, yo, just man, if I get this motherfucker, like, that's what I need, right? Y'all see. You know what I'm saying? You can see what somebody's in. Like, I'm about to fuck. That's why I fuck with you, bro.
Like, I don't even need to talk.
We need this in boxing. We need people to stop sugarcoating, bullshitting, running away from fights. Like, yo, just say what it is. Like, this is what I want. This is who I want to fight. I respect the whole Shakur shit like a motherfucker. Again, I wasn't even mentioning that when I was talking about Turkey and being out there and fighting out there. I was just saying.
I thought you was though.
No, hell no. Because I respect that shit. Like I got siblings, you know what I'm saying? Me too. And I respect the fuck out of it. I was gonna stay the fuck away from it, to be honest, because when I heard you loud and clear. Right. But I respect the fuck out of that. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about somebody that, like, yo, I fuck with this dude. I want to see him win. He wants to see me win. There's nothing doper than that. You know what I mean? But there's so many other contestants out there, people that could get them hands. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just like y'all could go ahead and dominate the entire league.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And then go out and toast it up right after that, because that's what it's really actually happening.
Right.
That's fire.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, if I'm planning some shit with my brother and he's like, yo, and then 10 years down the line, we're like, yo, we did all this shit. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm proud of you like a motherfucker, and I can't wait to see you keep doing this shit. I hope you get every fight coming your way. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I keep saying it. People call me a hater, but I'm just being 100. I want to see you go in there and whoop Tank ass. Hey, I want to see it. Hey, cause that shit needs to happen. I need to see somebody come in there and put that motherfucker. I saw Lamont Roach do it. I think Lamont Roach won. I think that you could go in there and you could get the job done, and then walk away, hand raised. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with Lamont. Lamont, he alright. He decent.
Decent.
He alright.
Yeah. I was talking about Tank. I didn't say that about Roach.
Nah, I don't really fuck with Tank.
No, I know.
You know, but I don't think he'll ever fight me though. Ever.
Why do you think that way? Because him protecting himself?
I wouldn't say I feel like I just know he never fight me. And I feel like yes. Yeah. I feel like also it's two things. I feel like he know he gonna lose against me, and also it's a big possibility he gonna lose against me. Not just say he know. He knows it's a big possibility. And also I just feel like the fight just not there yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people have mentioned,
like if I fight Lamont Roach.
Yeah.
I think that'll be dope.
That's the change.
It starts.
That'll be dope.
Right.
Yeah, it starts bringing it.
I would love to fight Lamont. If you go on my eyes opinion, I feel like me and Lamont Roach stylistically is the hottest fight in the weight division.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shout to shout.
Yeah, I think it'll be dope.
Lamont Roach stood right there with Javante. The hardest puncher in the division, right? Mm-hmm. So put him up against me. I'm not going nowhere.
Y'all really gonna box, man.
We gonna fight.
Yeah.
I feel like stylistically, that's one of the best matchups in the division for sure.
It's gonna be a lot of rolling in that fight.
You know, I'm an argumentative motherfucker.
It's
right?
gonna be high pace.
I'll be arguing like a motherfucker with everybody. When I have my belief is my belief. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna go there. When it comes to Shakur and Tank, a lot of people have mentioned that fight. A lot of people say when I'm arguing with them, going back and forth, they're like, "Oh, Shakur is ducking." I'm like, I just don't believe that. Mm-hmm. I don't. Obviously, you're closer to that situation.
Closer to what situation you saying?
You know Shakur.
Oh yeah, yep.
You think Shakur's ducking?
Ain't nobody scared of nobody. Ain't nobody scared of nobody. It's all about the bread at the end of the day. If I could, in the perfect world, if I could have it like how I want to have it, thank God Lamont Roach made a name for 135 division because we needed somebody.
Okay.
Let's be real. So now we got a new person. Thank God. So now we got Lamont Roach. If I can have it my way, Shakur and Tank, y'all go ahead and fight. Y'all go ahead and do that. Let me fight Lamont.
I like that.
You don't rematch just yet. Cause y'all still gonna have to rematch. Y'all still can rematch.
Yeah.
However it go between me, Lamont, and Shakur and Tank.
Yeah.
However it go, y'all still can rematch.
Word? You ain't lying.
That's the business, man, right there.
And that's two mega fights. That's a mega fight for Javante, and that's another big fight for Lamont.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And then Lamont still can go off and then fight a Shakur.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna.
He got the route.
Yeah, he is. Like he just said, he is the businessman. There you go.
And I'm gonna go to 140.
After all that, right?
I'm gonna say deuces and go to 140. Y'all
So
figure that
you
shit out.
you at 140? You fighting that boy Devin?
I will fight anybody at 140.
You think that'll be a challenging fight for you?
No, I feel like I would stop Devin. Not even playing though. Over, he going over though. He going over 6.
Okay. He's a good technical boxer. When he wants to box, I think that was a very poor choice to go in there and try to knock Ryan Garcia out. I don't think that was the choice to make.
But who don't want to knock him out after the way
we
that
had Bill
was?
up here a few times though, but I think Bill was hyping him up a little bit.
Hyping Ryan up.
That's his
Devin.
Devin.
That's his job.
Tio's dad and Bill's dad, they be hyping people up.
To say the least.
Bill was up here funny as hell. He's like, I was like, Tio, I was like, we had Tio up here. He said, where he at? Yeah, where he at? And I'm like, Bill, chill out. You know what I mean? He's like, call him up. He at the liquor store right now. He's like, he at the liquor store right now. Call your local liquor store. Ask if Tio Senior's outside. He's out there. He's drinking all the liquor. Suck ass.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, he knows that my boy, I
Shout out to Bill, right.
I guess that's the final question. All right. Bill Haney versus Teofimo Sr.
The 2 seniors.
Million sold.
Man, I'll probably go with C.
Oh, yeah?
I see him throw that out a little bit. He might got a little something with him. Shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, yo, I appreciate you greatly for coming through, especially taking time away from the family. I know how important that is. So, the last schedule we had a little fucked up due to plane difficulties, you know what I mean, making it to them goddamn planes. But that this is life, you know what I'm saying. I respect you. I appreciate you greatly.
So
I can't wait to see you fuck some more people up. So shit, next time you're out there, I'm gonna be out there too. The next time you get in the ring, I'm gonna go make sure I get some front row tickets. I'm gonna be there.
All right, appreciate you.
I'll see you there. Orlando, sign us out. It's Danza Project, baby.
Yeah.